What's up, traders? Tech stocks are surging higher today, and Palantir Technologies is leading the way. Even with that, you might be still feeling some uncertainty, some confusion with all the stock market volatility recently, with all the tariff talks, with all the media fear-mongering about a future recession in the near future. So what we're going to do today in today's Equity Empire Chart Analysis session is try to provide some clarity, try to help alleviate some of that uncertainty or that confusion that you might be feeling by considering three potential scenarios that Palantir might encounter in the coming days and weeks ahead. Let's start off with the forecast from last week. So I posted a video on YouTube last week suggesting that Palantir might pull back into a support level, bounce off that support level, and bounce and continue heading higher, starting an uptrend. And that's actually exactly what happened in Palantir in the last 3 days. So Palantir did pull back into that support level in the 89 price range, bounced off of it, pulled back into that support level once again, bounced off it again. So it gave, if you watched the video from last week, you could have had two opportunities to buy Palantir on the pullback to that support level. And then this morning we gapped up to the resistance level that I posted in the chart, and you'd be sitting on a $13 profit in just 3 trading days. And that's great. But I'm not here to run a victory lap. I'm here to help you assess a range of scenarios for Palantir that might play out in the coming days and weeks ahead. The way I'm going to do that is with two factors. Step one, going to assess the new trend that's developed. And the new trend that has developed is this. If you connect the lows and also connect the highs over the last several weeks trading, you'll find that Palantir is an upwardly trending channel. So Palantir is an uptrend. Next, we would be looking for support levels to pull back into if price were to drop. So the way to buy the dip would be not just randomly buy the dip. The way to buy the dip, if Palantir were to dip from here, would be look for clues to where the big funds are stacked up trying to buy. And there are still the first clues of the support levels that we had drawn in last week's video, but there's also a new support level that formed here in the 94 to 93 price range. So what might possibly happen with Palantir from this point forward? It could be possible that Palantir simply continues to rise from here, work through this resistance level, and go test the next resistance level. So that is our first potential scenario. Second scenario, price could potentially pull back into this new support level that just formed this morning. We pull back into that support level, maybe bounce off of that level before working our way higher. So that would be our second scenario to consider for a potential trade. And then our third scenario would be something like this, where price drops from here. We break through that new support level and go retest the support level that's bounced off of twice this week. That'd be a retest of that support level, and then maybe head and go test the next resistance level. So that would be our third potential scenario. So we're not just guessing once again, and this is not investment advice, but I've shared with you 3 potential scenarios. It's up to you whether you'd like to trade one of those scenarios on a potential pullback, or maybe simply to enter here with the thought that maybe Palantir just continues heading higher to the next resistance level. All right, let's wrap this up for today. Hope you enjoyed today's session. I'll be back later this week with a chart analysis session on a different stock. Until then, I wish you the best in your trading and investing. We'll see you soon.